The golf world has been turned upside down after an unprecedented announcement yesterday regarding the unification of the PGA Tour, DP World Tour, and LIV Golf League to form a larger commercial enterprise.
After a year-long bitter legal battle, on and off the course, the landmark agreement aims to promote and grow the game globally, moving forward as a larger commercial business. Here with more on what's in store for the tour, please welcome ESPN's Michael Eaves. Thanks
Michael,
so much.
good to see you.
Good morning, guys. What's happening?
So, for our viewers at home who maybe don't follow golf or don't really know what's going on, why is this such a big deal?
It's a big deal because of the complete reversal in a very short period of time. Okay, I'm not sure how many people are Marvel fans. I'm a huge Marvel fan. All right, so think about it this way. So Nick Fury puts together the Avengers to battle Thanos because he is so evil, right? So Captain America and Iron Man going out all over the world saying Thanos is evil, we got to stay away from Thanos. And Nick Fury then goes behind their back and cuts a deal with Thanos for everybody to get paid going forward. That's basically what happened in terms of the betrayal that the players felt. One, because Jay Monahan did a complete reversal without notifying them. They were completely in the dark about it. So the personal feelings were very deep, despite all the financial ramifications of it. It was basically those guys felt like they'd been stabbed in the back, and maybe Rory McIlroy, one of the best players in the world, had the deepest cut because he was the guy in the forefront of this thing for the last year and a half.
So, Michael, what's been the reaction from some of the PGA Tour players? I was reading online, one of the players tweeting, nothing like finding out through Twitter that we are merging with a tour that we said we'd never do that with.
That's really what it's been. It's like, first of all, they were upset that they didn't know, right? If we are a group and we are a family, we are a team, what have you, we should know everything about our business more than anybody else. And for someone to come outside of that, to work a deal behind their back, those were the emotions that were really deep. But then they still had a session with Jay Monahan, the commissioner of the PGA Tour, and they left that meeting still with a lot of unanswered questions because this framework came together really quickly. They had to announce it publicly before they really wanted to and before a lot of the details had been worked out. So there was anger, and there's also still questions. Like, they don't know exactly what this thing is going to be at the end, so they don't know where to take their emotions. Should we stay mad, or should we be like, oh, okay, it's going to make sense and we're all going to get paid? They simply don't know right now.
You referenced this in your Marvel reference, but the PGA made a moral argument as to why this shouldn't happen. A lot of people calling this blood money when it was first being talked about. So I'm curious how they defend this decision now.
Well, they really haven't defended it on those grounds, right? Because it was Jay Monahan a year ago who went on CBS television and evoked the families of 9/11 as a reason not to have any dealings with the Saudi Arabia Public Investment Fund. He did that on his own. And then a year later, less than a year later, he turns around and cuts a deal with that very fund that he said you should stay away from. So from the 9/11 families, they felt a lot of betrayal as well. And they also felt like they were used as a pawn in a financial game that they never wanted to be a part of in the first place. And Jay Monahan came out yesterday and he says, I have to own this. I understand how people can look at me as a hypocrite. But he never said what changed about his stance based on the arguments he was making. Clearly, it's money. We're all smart enough to realize that. But he would not come out and say, well, morality goes so far, but that Saudi Arabian money seemingly goes farther, and that's why we're cutting the deal. That's why everyone feels is what happened, including the players, but also golf fans in general.
And Michael, quickly, we got about 10 seconds, but how much of a game changer is this when you remove the controversy for the world of golf?
It's a lot of money, and the best players in the world are going to be paid like NBA players. They're going to be paid like professional soccer players around the world. That's never happened in the game, and that's going to be the ultimate result, regardless of who gets paid how much. These guys are going to be mega millionaires. All
right, Michael Eaves, the man himself. Thank you. Good to see you as always.
All right, have a good one.
You too.
Well, hey there, GMA fans. Robin Roberts here. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Lots of great stuff here. So go on, click the subscribe button right over here to get more of awesome videos and content from GMA every day, anytime. We thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the morning on GMA.